Hello, welcome back to inventedly.com. The question today is my patent protection defined by my specification? And the answer to that is yes, in part. Let's take a quick look. The specification, if we were to look at everything within a patent specification, so here we have, for example, to label this as the entire spec, a subset of the specification includes the claims. So this is our claims that are part of the spec itself. And when you go through the patent prosecution process, it is all about the claims. The claims are what are being evaluated by the U.S. Patent Office or by any patent office in the world. And not only are they the means by evaluation, but later on they are the basis for potentially infringement. If you're going to go out and determine whether or not somebody is infringing a patent, it is based off of one thing, the claims. So the question, is my patent protection defined by the specification? The answer is, well, yes, because the claims are a subset of the specification, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everything that you have disclosed in the specification is part of the claim set that you have actually gone through the patent prosecution. So what does this actually mean? It means that if your patent specification, is this entire thing, and if your claims are only a subset of that, what that means is that this is the perfect stage for what's called continuation practice. Because if we think of this in terms of physical property, I think it really helps us to understand what's going on here. So the specification is essentially all of our land. So this is, if you go out and you buy a property, the land, it kind of represents your entire specification. And the claims right here represent our fence. So this is our fence line. Let's say that we have our little house way out in the prairie, and that is where it is that our house is actually located. The fence line around the house would essentially be representative of our claims, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all the land that we own has a fence line around it. And so continuation practice is all about, all right, if we have a first claim set here, perhaps we should have a claim set number 2 right here, looking at a different feature of what has actually been invented. And we could take another carve out right here and make that number 3. And you can see here that what we're doing is essentially carving out different parts of the specification to focus on different aspects of the invention. So continuation practice, this is often, and if we took a step back, let's assume that your specification is literally a 1,000-page long technical document. Well, does it make sense that the single claim set that you get at the end is representative of everything within that 1,000-page document? And the answer is likely no. There's just too much content there. So you could be having all these different types of embodiments and implementations that are looking at specific aspects of the invention. So patent protection is governed by claims. Claims must be a subset of the specification, but the deeper that your specification is, that allows a more rich reservoir from which you can actually draw different types of claim sets at a later time frame. So thank you. We'll see you again.